FPV is taking over the filmmaking industry, and today I'm showing you guys my personal FPV drone setup. How's it going, guys? My name is Parker Shepard, better known as P. Shep. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm a photographer, videographer, and FPV drone pilot. I've had the opportunity to travel the world filming FPV drone videos, and today I'm going to show you exactly what my setup is to get cinematic FPV videos. We're going to jump right into it with my drones. The main drone I use is this 5-inch FPV drone that uses Camera Butter's Cinema 1 frame. This frame is my favorite that I've flown, and I've been using it for a little over a year now. The best part about this frame is it's a dead cat style frame, which means that the arms sit a little bit back instead of like an X style, so you don't have to worry about your props peeking out in your videos. Next up, we have the CINEBOT 30 from GEPRC. This is my favorite bigger size CineWhoop that I use. I love this one specifically because you can fly it outdoors and still fight some wind. It kind of feels like you're flying a freestyle frame almost. It's 6S, but then also it's small enough that you can fly indoors and don't have to worry about it being too big and bumping into stuff. I found this one to be perfect for those outdoor to indoor FPV drone shots. This drone also has some crazy flight times. With a 1300 6S battery, I've been able to get like 8 to 12 minutes in the air. So I've been using this for a lot of my commercial drone tours where I have a large building to fly in one take. Next up, we have my smaller CineWhoop. This is the Cinelog 25 from GEPRC. I use this drone for all of my indoor drone tours where I'm flying through small spaces like residential real estate properties, but it's also great for flying over crowds of people because it's under 250 grams. My last quad that I use is a custom-built 7-inch long-range drone. I use the Super G Plus frame from Project 399 for this build. Again, this is a dead cat style frame, so you don't have to worry about your props being in view or peeking out in any of your videos. With upwards of 16 to 20 minutes of flight time with this drone, you're able to push it pretty far, which is why I love it for diving mountains. Okay, now moving on to my controller. I use the TBS TANGO 2. I've been using this controller since I started FPV, and I love it. I've tried a few other FPV controllers over the past 2 years, but this one is just so small, it just makes it so easy to travel with. This controller also uses Crossfire, which I use on all of my drones, and I've just found to be super reliable. Next up, we have my FPV goggles. I currently use the DJI FPV Goggles 2, not to be confused with the DJI FPV Goggles V2. These goggles pair with the O3 air unit that I now have installed on almost all of my quads have made a huge difference in my setup. I personally have better experience with the range and the signal strength of these new goggles paired with the O3 air unit, so I'm pushing to switch all of my quads over to that. And last but not least, we have the camera that I filmed everything on, the GoPro Hero 11. I've tested out a few other cameras over the past 2 years, but nothing compares to GoPro. Combining GoPro's quality and real steady stabilization, you just can't beat it. Not to mention with the GoPro Hero 11, you're able to film in a profile that's almost square, so you're able to crop both vertically and horizontally out of the same video without really losing any quality. I use it for all of my videos, including a lot of my high-budget FPV jobs. So there you have it, that is my current cinematic FPV setup for 2023. I hope this video was helpful. If you guys liked today's video, please drop a like and comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time with more FPV content.